my channel. So it's time for another monthly favourites, and it feels like not long ago that I did my last one, and that is because I didn't really film a lot of videos between the last one I did and the one that I'm doing now, and that is because I did get a little bit poorly, and you can probably tell by the sound of my voice that I do sound a little bit nasally still, and it's really annoying. But yeah, that's kind of going away now. And also life just kind of got in the way, so I just was really busy, and I'm really sorry, but I honestly really missed filming, and I know this sounds so sad, but I would go to bed like when I put my head on my pillow at night, I'd think about what I want to film and that I really cannot wait to film, and I just sound like the biggest loser saying that, but I really did miss it, and I'm so glad that I'm sat here doing this now. So yeah, because I did get ill, I didn't really try a lot of makeup products, but there are ones that I do want to share with you, and things that I genuinely have been loving, so I'm going to tell you about them. Okay, so first product of this month's favourites is a skincare favourite, and it's the moisturiser that I've been using, and it's the Olay Complete Radiance Illuminator Moisturising Lotion with light reflecting particles with an SPF of 15 for normal to oily skin. I believe they do it for other skin types as well, but it's just a normal daily moisturiser. The reason why I really like this one is because, as it says, it's a Radiance Illuminator moisturising lotion. If you didn't already know this, because I always say it in nearly all of my videos, I love my skin to glow. And because, you know, I've not been feeling very well, I wasn't really wearing a lot of makeup, and I would just, you know, just moisturise my skin and leave it with moisturiser, and that was it. Popping a moisturiser on which gives you like a nice natural radiant glow is really nice, and it's kind of like a little pick-me-up, and just made me feel a little bit good and like I'm still glowing even though I felt rough as hell. So yeah, and it's just a really nice moisturiser to use underneath your makeup as well, because it starts that whole glowing process. I love my skin to glow from moisturiser to primer to highlighters and everything else in between. So yeah, this just kind of starts that off for me, and it feels really nice and light on the skin, and the fact that it's got an SPF 15 is great for the winter time. It's really important to always have some kind of SPF on, whether it's cold or hot, it doesn't matter. You should always be protecting your skin, and yeah, this is what I've been using while I've been ill. A second favourite of mine has been a MAC blusher in the shade Gingerly, and I really love to use this just because it's kind of like a really nice subtle toned blusher. It's not one that you can see like really clearly on your cheeks, like it's not pink, it's not plum, it's just kind of like a natural flush on my skin tone. I've currently got it on right now, and it's such a good blusher to wear when you're wearing like a nude lip or even a red lip, because you just don't want anything too like there when you're wearing a red lip. You kind of don't want to take the focus away from the red lip, so this is like a perfect blusher to wear, and it really complements my skin tone as well. So if you are of my skin tone, I would definitely give this one a go. Oh, and it's matte, and it just blends beautifully. I did say matte, not MAC, but it is MAC as well as matte. It's cold. My next favourite is something that I have mentioned on my channel before. I have spoken about it in my foundations video, my Back to Basics foundations video. I will leave it down below if you haven't seen it already. But it is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Golden. I use this every day. Like I have tons of foundations, and this is the one that just stares at me in the face every single day. I can just see the top of the bottle where it's sat in my drawer, and it's like, pick me, and I'm like, okay, I'll pick you again. And every day I just can't help but choose this foundation. It just is so easy and beautiful to apply. It blends like an absolute dream. The finish is gorgeous. It lasts all day. I would say it's so up there with Illamasqua Skin Base. I wouldn't say like it's exactly the same as in the finish and coverage wise, but like, you know, they're two completely different foundations, but I love it just as much as I love my Illamasqua, and I've been ranting and raving about the Illamasqua Skin Base foundation for as long as I've been on YouTube. Like, yeah, I have from the very beginning. So everyone knows how much I love that one. So to say that I love this one just as much, it's a pretty big deal. So yeah, if you haven't tried the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, I would definitely go and give it a go. Finally, my last beauty favourite has got to be my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I've mentioned this before on my channel, but I don't think I've mentioned it in a favourites video, and it definitely deserves a shout out in a favourites video. Honestly, I think the tones of these contour shades are perfect. They've got the right kind of ashiness, and yeah, they look like a contour, like a shadow, instead of bronzing and warmth, because that's not what they're supposed to do. I've still not tried the highlight shades in this palette, but to be honest, I bought this palette simply for the contour shades, so that is what I am judging this palette on. But from what I have heard, the highlight shades are just as good, but I will have to get back to you. Finally, my favourite of this month, does that make sense? Yeah. It's not a beauty favourite, it's a fashion favourite, and I wouldn't go and call myself some kind of like trendsetter or fashionista. I don't do lookbooks or clothing hauls or anything like that, just because I don't see myself as someone that anyone would want to follow my kind of fashion. I dress really casual, and I'm just a casual kind of person. I make the effort when I need to, but most of the time I just like to be comfortable. Like, comfort is my thing. If I'm comfortable, then I'm happy. That's the main thing for me. I won't go out of my way to look good, like, if it's not comfortable. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, speaking of comfort and not setting trends and whatever, fashion, anyways, my favourite. I'm going to show you some new trainers, obviously, because I love trainers. I'm just such a trainer girl. I basically live in trainers, and I had to get these because I think they're limited edition. I'd love to know your thoughts on them. I've not actually worn them just yet, but I'm very excited to wear them out. But I think they're a bit more, I think they're more like summer trainers, so I think I'm saving them. But I'd love to know what your thoughts are, and if you can get your hands on them and you do like them, then go and get them now, because I think they are limited to Foot Locker only. And they're these like rose gold Stan Smiths by Adidas, and they're called, they are rose gold, but they're called Copper Kettle or Copper Stan Smiths, and I just think they are so bloody cool. Like, they are gorgeous, and I think they're kind of like a statement piece trainer, and I'm just totally obsessed. But yeah, that is it for my favourites this month, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that. I would love to know what your favourites have been. Oh my god, we're in December already. I cannot believe it. Yeah, not long till Christmas, not long till New Year's. Who's excited? What's on the wish list? Let me know. And oh, what should I put on my wish list? I have no idea. Whenever it comes to like people getting me gifts, like my birthday or Christmas, and I'm being asked like, what do you want? I'm always like, I don't know, nothing. And then 2 months later I'm like, oh, now I know what I want. It's just because I end up buying myself things all the time, so that's what happens. So let me know if you think there's anything cool out there and it should go on my wish list. I'd love to know what's on yours. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I am so sorry that you've had to put up with this nasally voice for the last however many minutes, and I shall see you all in my next video. I give up. Mwah. Bye.